Children's data, very important. And so there have to be rules around handling children's data. What is the criticality? Well, they are not mature enough to understand what is good for them. So there needs to be someone who tells them or who acts on their behalf. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy. And today we are going to talk about handling children's data with respect to privacy and the rules that have come in the DPDP new rules of November 2025. As per the Indian rules, anyone at the age of less than 18 is considered a child, right? So 18 is considered as a barrier, and this is true for any activity, including the already running bank accounts and all. They are all supposed to be open under guardianship until your child actually becomes 18 years of age. Assuming that they are not capable of making decisions, well, I'm saying assuming because some children are smart enough, but they are immature enough that their smartness may not always lead to what they actually need. So the minor thing is stacked with them till the age of 18, and they are provided with more care and more attention than anyone else. And the government wants to carry on the same thing with the DPDP rules. So first of all, there has to be a mandatory age verification. When a child enters into your app, into your gaming app, enters age, there has to be an age verification. Important. Is he really a minor? I think ideally, when you open up such things which could not or may not harm or may have the potential to harm children, you should have age verification for everyone, right? Because otherwise, how do you know if a 10-year-old puts in his age as 20? You just take it for granted. So there has to be a mandatory age verification and a parental or a guardian verifiable consent. Well, this could be restricted. Age verification could be restricted only to the content which is age specific, right? So if you have a general, like for example, if you say a demat account you can open for minor, but only for long term purchases, not for trading, right? That's a application default. Fine. Now, a saving account is something which does not matter. In fact, banks have started issuing debit cards and credit cards to kids. Fine, perfectly all right, let it be. Right? And so they don't even need to re-verify the age, because even if you are minor, you still have the right to use it. The applications, the way the applications are designed. So a parental guidance or verifiable consent approval on processing of the information is required when you think you have a minor out there whose data you are going to process. What is strictly prohibited for data fiduciaries? What they need to make sure is that they are not tracking and storing the child's behavioral pattern. They are not tracking and storing his personal information, his location. They are not sending advertising campaigns to him, because let's say it's a inappropriate content for him, but he went there accidentally. If you start advertising it to him, then that's a unfair way of handling his personal information. Anything that harms, anything that shows a manipulation, gaming sites, porn sites, you can say even the demat trading as one of the examples, because the child may not be capable of deciding which place he wants to invest. Gambling sites, these kind of places are not supposed to be available for children. So if I do the age verification, if you still think you have certain other things which are available for them, like for example normal banking also, then you are not supposed to track their behavior. You are not going to advertise them any of your products or anything that is harmful for children. And the basic idea is that the all the governments worldwide, they take care of kids very well. Even the Indian government does, and they want to make sure that child's safety is intact. They don't want the children to feel unsafe, so they want to make sure that you are keeping their data safely. The other important thing as a business person, if you have a 10-year-old who becomes your customer and you are able to take care of his personal information very well, handle it very well, maybe you've got a customer for next 60 to 70 or 80 years, right? So happy with your services that he does not go anywhere else for those services. So that's about the new things that you have under DPDP rule for children's privacy. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comments section.